Roofers and loaders are exposed to falls every day. In fact, of all the accidents associated with roofers, falls are the most common. They're also likely to cause the most serious injuries. On average, over 350 fatal falls occur each year in the construction industry. 37% of these are from roofs and 15% are from ladders. Another 100,000 non-fatal falls are recorded annually at construction sites. 12% of these are caused by falls from roofs and 35% by falls from ladders. Even with personal fall arrest systems, workers are susceptible to injuries from falls. Peterson-Dean issues a fall protection kit to everyone at new hiring training. Adjust it once and it fits for life. Bring it with you every day or you will not be allowed to work. Roofing is a high-hazard occupation. All it takes is one slip, one misstep, and in a split second, you're plunging headfirst toward the ground. An impact from a swing fall can be just as serious as direct impact with the ground. That's why the distance a worker can fall must be kept as short as possible, a maximum of 6 feet, and lifelines must be anchored properly to minimize the possibility of swing falls. In an event where a fall arrest system does work properly, there is still a risk of injury or death if the worker isn't rescued promptly. The pressure that results from hanging in a body harness can constrict blood flow between the lower extremities and the heart. If pressure isn't reduced promptly, the victim could lose consciousness within minutes and die in as little as 10 to 15 minutes. Prompt rescue is critical. That's why at Peterson-Dean, no one is allowed to work alone. However, if a fall could leave you suspended, you need to be prepared to relieve the pressure points until rescue arrives. One method is the foot wrap. This technique will relieve the pressure on your legs and allow you to climb up or down for short distances. Anyone who is suspended from a lifeline and can't perform a self-rescue will need help from trained rescuers. If the victim can't be rescued immediately, is injured or unconscious, call 911 to request medical and other emergency services. Fortunately, the fall incidents that we have just witnessed don't have to happen. They can be prevented. Here are some steps you can take to help reduce falls and ensure safety on your job site. First, inspect personal protective equipment daily. Inspect all components for defects or damage, harness webbing, D-rings, attachment of buckles, inspection tag, friction and mating buckles, lanyard, rope, and the shock pack. Look for significant defects such as cuts, tears, abrasions, mold, or undue stretching. Also look for alterations or additions which might affect the system's efficiency. Damage due to deterioration or contact with fire, acids, or other corrosives. Distorted hooks or faulty hook springs. Non-functioning parts or worn rope. Inspect your retractable daily. The best method of inspection is to attach the carabiner to an anchor point and fully extend the entire cable. Then slowly walk the cable back into the housing. Make sure the cable is clean and smooth. If you discover any damage or defects, tag the equipment "Do Not Use." Take it out of service and contact your supervisor for a replacement. Next, set up your ladder properly. Each year, around 50 construction workers are killed as a result of falls from ladders. Proper ladder setup can help reduce the risk of these accidents. Use the 1:4 ratio. Place the ladder so that the base of the ladder is 1 foot away from the wall for every 4 feet of ladder height. Make sure the ladder rests on a stable and level surface, unless secured to prevent accidental movement. Be sure to extend the side rails at least 3 feet above the edge of the roof. When first climbing the ladder, have someone hold the ladder at the bottom. Keep at least one hand on the ladder at all times. Secure the ladder with clamps or strapping to prevent movement at the top. Make sure the ladder is secure at the top and bottom and will not move. Never use a ladder in an improper manner. Never carry any tools or materials in your hands while climbing the ladder. Use your tool belt, rope, or forklift to raise or lower tools or materials. This is grounds for immediate termination for all workers involved, especially the forklift operator. Use a ladder. A key component in roofing safety is proper installation and use of anchor points. Always follow manufacturer's instructions, always install anchors above your work area, and remember, one man per anchor. The Guardian Snappy Anchor is disposable and is not removed and reused in another location. Snappy anchors provide a tie-off point for residential rooftop construction. The snappy anchors must be fastened into the truss. The first worker on the roof is responsible for the installation of the snappy anchor. Cut off an end piece of the roll and install it under anchors. Place anchors as close to the center of the roof as possible. In the event that you find yourself on a roof with no anchor, you are responsible to install one and connect it as soon as you get on the roof. Use the fasteners provided and attach the snappy anchor to the truss, not just the sheathing. When you've finished your work, leave the snappy anchor there for the next person to use. Don't remove the anchor until the roof work is completely finished. If an anchor is removed by a framer or the person who installs the ridge board, notify your supervisor to ensure that it doesn't happen again. If specifications require removal, for example, if the roof is a composite shingle roof, uninstall the anchors and seal the holes at the very end of the roofing process. The reusable anchor in your kit is designed for temporary installation and removal. Use it if you run out of snappy anchors. Attach the anchor on the roof sheathing at the appropriate location and fasten with the fasteners provided. Anchors may be installed on the ridge as an alternative if you don't have snappies on hand. In a situation where there is no ridge or the run is too long for your rope, install the anchor mid-field into the truss according to manufacturer's instructions. When you're finished with the job, remove your reusable anchor so that you will have it the next time you need it. Be sure to seal the holes before you leave. The key elements of your fall kit are 1. Anchor, 2. Snap hook, 3. Shock pack, 4. Rope, 5. Rope grab, 6. Lanyard, and 7. The harness. Your fall kit includes a rope grab. A rope grab travels on the rope and automatically engages and locks to arrest the fall. Make sure you adjust the rope grab to limit free fall potential. Slack in the system can allow momentum to build that could result in a free fall greater than 6 feet. To adjust the rope grab, squeeze it and slide it along the rope until it's set at a safe length, allowing you to work freely. To exit the roof temporarily, go to the ladder and unhook the rope from the harness so that it will be there to reattach when you return. Another fall protection device is a self-retracting lifeline, or SRL. SRLs allow freedom to move in the work zone without having to adjust a rope grab. The SRL is attached at the anchor and the D-ring of the harness. If the lifeline loops under a user's arms or legs, it may cause injury in the event of a fall. Connect SRLs to your anchor. Risks of swing falls may occur if the SRL is connected to an anchor below shoulder level. Again, attach only one person per anchor. If you want to exit the roof temporarily when using a self-retracting lifeline, go to the ladder and unhook the SRL from the harness. Secure the snap hook to a nail at the eave. Don't secure it to the ladder. Just remember that you will need to remove the nail prior to taking the ladder down. As an alternative, you may want to use the tag line that comes with the SRL. If you simply let go of the tag line, the SRL could be damaged. Proper use of fall protection or leading edges can help reduce accidents and save lives. Make sure you know how to use your gear correctly. If you need help or advice, talk to your supervisor or safety director. At Peterson-Dean, safety and production are equal partners. If you work safely, you'll be more productive. It's that simple. Remember, falls can be prevented. When you go to your job site, any job site, make safety a priority. It could save your life.